no context.
Oh, it's all good, man. I'm just happy to see you, bro.
Oh God, it got so loud.
Yes. Yeah, I don't have a middle ground. No, not
I
at
kept
all.
the show going while you were gone. I was
know.
talking to myself.
I know. Little do people know we're going to start the show from here because I definitely had to do a fucking wardrobe change. Yeah, bro. I couldn't be on this podcast sweating like that, man. I felt bad.
Nobody's watching.
I thought nobody's watching.
People will listen.
People do listen, but people watch.
Myself, I never have so much time where I'm watching podcasts.
I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube.
Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube.
I don't watch.
Yeah.
I barely watch Netflix, bro. I watch YouTube. So
the YouTube algorithm gets to know you so well, where it's
fam.
like, do you want to see this? And I'm like, yep.
The YouTube algorithm is way better. I think it might be the best algorithm out there.
Yeah, I'll burn through like all the NFL highlights on like a Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll look at like fucking UFC or martial arts stuff or car stuff.
Well, let's be honest. Every time Netflix gives you a recommendation of movies we think you'll like, none of them hit.
It's
Not
very
one
rare.
Single movie.
Unless it's one of those broad, sweeping, like everyone's gonna like this movie. Like I just watched the fucking Kevin Hart, Mark Wahlberg.
Dude, that was a good movie.
Time.
I like that movie.
It was
I
so
like that
good.
fucking movie. I did.
It makes me want to have a birthday party where I buy everybody tracksuits, matching tracksuits.
I mean, that was just comedic Squid Game. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, everyone's gonna like this. You'll probably like it.
The green tracksuit might be the most powerful fashion attire in 2020.
Iconic.
Fuck, man. Let's not take.
I got some Squid Games Muay Thai shorts.
Bro?
Yeah.
Who is it? Muay Thai
My buddy
Addict.
Pablo gave them to me.
They
Or
might be
one
the
Pablo
best
too.
brand in the world for Muay Thai apparel.
Which ones?
Muay Thai Addict.
They've
make
been around
some
forever.
hitters, dude. They make
Yeah.
some. They just released this Scooby-Doo mystery machine. It's called Muay Thai Machine, Muay Thai shorts. Are you kidding me?
You're such a sucker for stuff like that.
They're
I
undefeated.
I can definitely picture you.
Absolutely, man. Oh, for sure.
I moved over more to like the MMA shorts and the like.
You like spandex?
The more hybrid styles. No, not the spandex, like skin tight, but like they're almost like board shorts.
Yep. You're talking about like the Dragon Ball Z ones. I got the Engage.
Yeah, I like those a lot. Just to have some wiggle room and if we do some like mixed stuff, I'm not getting pantsed.
I like those shorts. Actually, I like that material, but with Hoochie Daddy style.
Oh yeah.
So give me that board short material.
Slutty boy.
Not give me a 5-inch inseam. You think what I'm saying? Come on now, B. Get fucked up by a dude in Hoochie
You
Daddy.
know what
Muay Thai
you're
shorts.
doing.
Alan, what am I doing, man? What am I doing, man?
Yeah, it's for aerodynamics.
I'm
and
trying to be more
agility.
aerodynamic when I fight, bro.
Ooh, can I like
You know
this?
what I'm doing. Yeah.
This is how good of a host Dylan is. I've never been to his new place. He had a blunt rolled for me
Is that what
right
they say?
next to me. I didn't even have to move.
Is that what they say?
That was so sweet of him.
Damn, bro. Hey, listen, man. Some people might say I'm a changed man, Brandon. I've been
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, so much has happened since I've seen you.
You're also the first. I don't mean to cut you off. You're also the first person to show me that with backwoods or with blunts, that you can still put like a paper filter in.
Oh,
it.
you mean you can still be a civilized human being?
That's the move. That's the move.
You think I'm trying? I don't even share blunts with people. But if I did, if the rare occasion came where you asked to hit my blunt, I ain't trying to have the excuse of me having a bad smoking session based off of you wet lipping my blunt.
Yeah, don't be.
It ain't
wet
happening.
lipping
B. It ain't happening. I don't like. And furthermore, can we talk about that for a second? Yo, son, are the days of smoking with other people, like sharing, passing back and forth, done?
I think it should be.
It should be done, but I don't feel like it is, and I think it needs to be.
The
We
only
need to
problem
cancel
is,
that
like,
shit.
The only problem is in certain circles, like some people just don't think to bring it, but they're happy to like smoke with you. So it's
You
like,
mean the dude who never has weed? You mean the
Yeah.
dude who never has
Oh,
weed but
yeah.
is always trying to smoke?
and
Yeah, for sure.
nudges up next to you
For
in the
sure.
circle. Ugh.
Takes more hits off the blunt than anybody else. Yo, son, I'm 27, Brandon. I'm done passing my blunt to people. At this point, this is my cigar. You wouldn't ask to take a hit of my cigar. I just want to sit down like a normal, civilized human being and smoke my weed and be left alone. I would give you weed before I let you hit.
The worst these days is like the weed pen mooch
Yeah.
because he knows that you have it on him. And
you
he's
have a
like,
lot.
hey, let me hit your pen. Let me hit your pen,
bro.
Sorry, man. I left it in the truck. In the meantime, they catch me in the back parking lot fucking hitting it all over.
Dog, you're the one who got me on weed pen, man. That was better than
It's very
Iowa.
convenient.
Brandon held it down, son. Brandon was an international drug smuggler in Iowa.
It's not
dude.
as good. It's not as good. For sure, it's not as good as flour, but it's very convenient and like you can do it anywhere.
God damn, so much has happened since the last time I saw you, dog. I'm not gonna cap. Oh, I do want to start off real quick by saying, giant rest in peace to one of my favorite MMA fighters of all time, one of the greatest knockout artists of all time, one of the most devastating hitters in combat sports history, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Oh,
Recently
man.
passed away, and I think
That's
it's
so
just
sad.
yeah. Honestly, man, I was really sad when I saw it because Rumble.
I don't know how to light a blunt.
You good? You gotta light it like you're not lighting a cigarette. Light it like you're lighting a cigar. Like you actually.
I had the,
get
I had
that-
the
get
flame
that
on it
cherry.
for like 30
I
seconds.
thought about rolling you a joint because you seem like a joint guy. But
No,
I
I
was
like
nah, bro, you gotta
both.
come over here,
I
man.
was raised on blunts, and then I transitioned. I came out to my family as a joint guy.
I'm not gonna cap. You came out. How did they receive it? How did Dad take it? Because I know Dad, conservative military guy over here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when son is in the closet the whole time, it must be a lot to bear, for sure. I'm not sure. I don't think Anthony Johnson would mind us interrupting his tribute to talk about weed.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Nah, man. Anthony was one of the most devastating fighters of all time, bro. He's
I
special
loved
to
watching
me
him growing up.
in the sense that I remember him on his title run when he was in his prime and he fought Gustafsson, knocked him out. Fought Teixeira, knocked him out. When he fought Glover Teixeira, I was in the birthing on deployment. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, son. And it was me and the machine gunners and a couple dudes from Machine Guns were UFC fans. So we would get up at ungodly hours. And
So you could watch it live?
So we could watch it live because on the boat
That's
they were connected.
dedication.
Yeah, fam, absolutely.
That's dedication.
We were on deployment when Frankie fought Jose. We were on deployment when Conor won the belt for the first time. But Anthony Johnson fought Glover Teixeira and knocked him the fuck out in the first round.
Was that in Brazil?
I don't know if it was in Brazil. I know he knocked out Gustafsson in Sweden and silenced the entire nation. Cold-blooded. But when he knocked out Teixeira, I remember sitting in front of the TV, and these guys are UFC fans, but they were kind of new age UFC fans. So they didn't really know Rumble from 170. I'm like, fam, if he touches Glover Teixeira one time, he's going to get knocked out. And
as you were saying it?
Anthony hit Glover so fucking hard. Anthony hit Glover from an uppercut from Huntington Beach. I mean, it was so... He knocked out Glover's teeth.
That's hilarious.
You
were literally saying it as it happened.
I was saying it as it happened. And Anthony uppercutted Glover, and Glover fell. And as they rewinded it in slow motion, you saw one of Glover's teeth go flying, son. Anthony Johnson, granted he missed weight at 170. Fuck you. He was one of the hardest hits. What I wanted to ask you is when you went down the train with Houston and Cats, was he there?
To Henry Hoof's gym?
Yeah.
No, I think he had some like stuff up on the wall.
Yeah.
When we went down, we were fortunate enough to be there at the same time as I think I saw Gilbert Melendez. I saw Kamaru Usman.
Fuck yeah.
And
I would lose my fucking mind. I don't fanboy out very much and very often, but with fighters, I freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Did you see me when I met Liam Harrison? Are you kidding me, dog?
Yeah.
I didn't know my perfect type
You were
would be
tweaking.
a 5'6" Englishman. Like I had no idea, son.
At my pro debut, the best way I can describe it is like when you're in 8th grade and you're like at the top of the shit, and then you go to high school and you're like back down at the bottom of the ladder. Yeah. I was in my first big green room, essentially, for like fighters.
Yeah.
And there's Joe Schilling, Ace of 10 Pals headlining it, Kevin Ross. You know what I mean? Like it's such a crazy card. Everybody that's there, I've either grew up watching or like has done something that I want to do. Yeah. I mean, Kevin Ross is like one of the reasons I got into the sport to begin with. He was the first guy that I saw that was like, this is American Muay Thai, and like he would
stop crazy.
Yeah, man. He had all these like crazy sweep and dump compilations of him dumping ties and dumping like title fight level guys, and I was like, holy shit, maybe I want to do this.
And American Muay Thai really didn't get its just due, especially in like the early 2010s. Yeah. There was only a few guys like Schilling and them cats who were really representing. It just didn't resonate. As big of a sport as it was internationally, for some reason, didn't get the attention.
Sucks because it's so exciting.
Right?
It's so exciting.
It's the most exciting combat sport in the world. There's nothing more exciting than Muay Thai. I'm talking kickboxing, pinochle boxing, bare knuckle, slap fight. I don't give a damn. There's nothing more exciting.
I think UFC and Bellator should do more kickboxing and Muay Thai rules with MMA gloves.
So one championship, I believe, does it the best right
They
now.
do it the best.
They do it the best.
On the same card, they'll have kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai,
Jiu-jitsu.
big gloves, small gloves.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu on the card.
Yeah, sometimes they have like the submission grappling,
Are you
or like
kidding me?
or have they done combat? I don't know. Have they done combat jiu-jitsu where you can slap? That would be cool too.
It's around the corner. Chatri or whatever his name is over there is totally down for combat jiu-jitsu.
It'll have to be like the biggest names in the sport, like worldwide.
I like combat jiu-jitsu.
They'll do it.
I like the idea of it. I like the thought
It's fun to watch.
And I love watching it.
It's fun to watch.
These positions, full guard from the bottom, where it's safe and every other
slap the shit out of you, dude.
If somebody gets the side control, I mean, it's a bad day.
There was a combat jiu-jitsu fight on Ryan Arquette's like undercard at Gold Club in Tampa. Shout out to a fight in a strip club. It's pretty cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you see like there's certain leg lock games and there's certain positions that you may or may not want to be in for very long because you will get the shit slapped out of you, like hard, quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, man. And so it's tricky because these guys are fighting for a position so much, and they're and kind of committing to more submission attempts and stuff, because if they sit there in a spot, they'll just get. And sometimes it's a slap, and sometimes it's like a boss rooting like palm.
I was gonna say, if you tell me that I can open palm strike somebody, I'm not slapping you. I'm really palm striking you with the meat behind my thumb. I mean, it's going down. So how you been, B? It's been a long time since I've seen you, man.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You look good on Instagram.
Shout out to Jacob Cease.
You don't look as good as me, but you look good.
Oh my lord!
No, but you look not as good as me, but you look decent, nowhere near as good. However, for like somebody who's not Dylan Walker, you look
I'm sorry I don't have the beach muscles, dude. I'm sorry I'm doing functional fitness to get better at fighting people with my hands.
You know what's fucked up? People fuck around and get beat up by a dude who looks like me. You know what I'm saying? Pretty boy and everything.
That's why these days you gotta be careful, bro.
Yeah, man, for real.
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be real. I don't get into anything with anybody for that reason alone. Just because, number one, I got something to lose these days, and number two, I feel like I'm in a lose-lose situation regardless. If the person escalates the situation, I'm defending myself, and I put him in an ambulance, I'm wrong.
No, you
the
can't
stand-up
do
comedian getting into a street fight does not look good for the brand. All the way around, every which way you look at it, I could never get into a street fight.
The best thing that you could do to come out on top of any of those is like cleverly outsmart or outwit
I gotta roast.
someone.
Yeah, I gotta roast.
Just make someone feel stupid and then be like, up. Like, if you come over here, I'm gonna fuck you up.
You're gonna get dude, can I be honest with you, bro? I'm chilling, minding my own business 2 days ago, taking out the trash. I'm walking back, and you saw the hallway that you met me at when you got into my house.
Yeah.
Fam, I live in an apartment, all right? Ball on the budget here, y'all. And I see a white dude at the end of the hallway, right where I saw you, taking a piss in the hallway.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, bitch.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
I lost.
Ew, like where the stairs are?
Yes.
Ew.
Yes. I lost my fucking mind. Usually I'm a chill dude, like we just got done explaining.
Ooh, which dog did you have with you?
What's that?
Which dog did you have?
Neither one of them.
Oh, damn.
Me, myself, and
That'd have been sick.
I know, right?
You got a fucking dire wolf outside.
Zeus would have torn him a new one. Yeah. Zeus would have fucked him up.
I believe it.
Y'all don't know, I got a white German Shepherd. His name is Zeus. Self-explanatory. This dude looks at me, he goes, oh man, I'm sorry, I just couldn't hold it. I'm picking somebody up. I really couldn't hold it. And fam, I just, from level 0 to 10 immediately, I didn't care. I didn't care if you were picking somebody up. The thought process that I would have just been like, well,
still, man,
I have my fucking kid here. And
go somewhere.
Right. So I don't care if this isn't a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. That's fucking sick. I have a child here.
I could be walking, or my daughter could be walking through your piss on the way into the house.
It took every ounce of patience that I had to not send this dude to the hospital.
I was just back home a couple weeks ago, and it was Porch Fest in Jacksonville. It's like I've never been to anything like it. It was really fucking cool. It actually made me think of like New Orleans style a little bit. But basically, like this whole like 3 or 4 block radius is all like this porch is set up like a full stage for like a 5-piece band.
Oh, that's dope.
And then you walk down another block and it's like more of like a hip hop like solo like spot. And then you go around the corner and there's like another big giant stage that they've built just for the festival. It like backs up to breweries and stuff like that. And I go to one of my favorite like old like shitty little dive bars. And there's like maybe 4 or 5 of us out on the back patio. And there's 2 people sitting in the circle that I've like never met before, but they seem nice enough. And we're just hanging out. And then the guy's old. It's an older guy, older fella, maybe like mid 40s or late 40s. He's just riffing, and I'm like punching him up because I'm having a good time. We're out there drinking, we're out there smoking. But then he starts to like kind of turn on me because I was like trying to punch his jokes. Like I thought we were having a good time.
No, you were heckling.
No. I was absolutely not heckling. I was literally like building him up. I was like, I was having a good time. I thought he was funny.
I bet you were having a good time heckling, Brandon. Hecklers seem to always be having the time of their life when they're heckling, and it's never heckling to them. They're always making the show better. All right, it's cool. Continue.
But you fucking, I can't prove it. I don't have any proof. But I swear to you guys, I was building him up. I was staying.
I was helping the show.
I was staying positive. And then he like turns on me and like name calls me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like throws a dumbass at me. And like it wasn't even the words, it was like the tone of voice. Like I felt disrespected.
You mean,
and I let that one go.
Oh no.
Yeah, I let that one go. And then he slipped something underneath his breath again, like on the way out. And I was like, so I like.
And he's a comic?
No, none of these people are comics.
Oh.
I'm sorry. These are just people out at a music festival.
Oh, I thought this was a dude doing a set.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're on a
take back what I said about Brandon
We're
being
sitting
a
in a
heckler.
circle of like Adirondack like patio chairs.
My bad. My fault. I take it back. I'm sorry.
No, I never ever talked.
And I'm like, he's never like this at any of my shows.
Put a pin in that because I was just at a show and something like that happened. Not with me, but someone else. Anyways,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but so I just like get out of my chair and I go over to his chair and like people are still talking. It's not like a big deal. And I whisper really quiet, like I lower my voice and I'm like, hey man, like, could you not name call me anymore? It just feels.
I know that's how you would say it too. This motherfucker's so nice while being able to fuck you up. Like, hey, could you?
Hey, we're all having fun.
My name's Brandon.
Yeah.
I mean, can you just call me Brandon?
I think I like even put my hand like on the back of his shoulder, like real like soft, gentle, friendly.
Don't touch me while you respectfully asking me to not call you whatever the fuck I feel like. Don't touch me.
It might have been that.
Don't touch me.
No, but I wasn't like grabbing him. I was just like, hey, man.
But I know what
like,
you do. I know how you get in your feelings. No, don't do that.
And then so like I said, I was very quiet about it, and then I was like, you good? And like we made eye contact, and I was like we nodded at each other.
Yo, you good?
So I thought like we were good, and then I went and sat back down. And then he starts to raise his voice at me. And he's like, well, if you don't like this, then I'll go somewhere else. I'll fucking go somewhere else. I'll get my wife and we'll leave. And I looked right at him and I was like, hey, man, leave. I called his bluff. I said, fucking go, dude. You want to raise your voice at me? I just quietly asked you to stop being disrespectful to me. So leave. Yeah. Anyways, he did not leave because all my friends jumped up and they're like, oh my God, Brandon's going to kill this guy. They literally like yanked me out of it. Like, dude, not worth it. Let's go. Yeah.
These are all true facts. You would have absolutely killed him.
Yeah.
And first of all, second of all, don't be asking me if I'm good. Don't put your hand on my shoulder, tell me to not call you, and then be like, yo, you good? Nah, don't tell me I'm good, Brandon.
Yeah.
These are all, you know what? Fuck it. I would have got loud with you.
I got a little aggressive.
I know how you try to dumb
But he was posturing. He was being disrespectful.
And I'm from New York. Yo, you good means so many different things. Like when you tell something, yo, you good? That means, hey, because if you
want to not be good?
Word. If you're not, we cannot be good.
It can get less good.
And yo, you good? You, like, you good? That's me telling you. That's me because I'm letting you know that you good. If I decide at any point in time that you are no longer good, we will both be bad together. Yo, son, don't tell me I'm good. Don't ask me I'm good. Don't tell me if I'm no. All of that. You know what? I'm on his side now. Yeah. Oh fuck, man.
You ever gotta do a fucking? Not that I was heckling because I was not heckling. And in fact, I've actually told people I've actually like loudly shushed people at shows. I'd be like, shh, stop that shit.
I'm gonna keep it a butt with you. I'm getting really good with hecklers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is, I almost hope.
It's like an art. There's like a whole art to it, man.
Because at any point in time, we can take this however far you want to go.
Yeah.
We can take this jokingly, comedically. We can take it and escalate it to a physical point if you really feel that.
Don't do that.
Right, I'm kidding. And when somebody does heckle me, the audience at that point in time, because my comedy isn't super divisive. I'm a little edgy, but I'm not politicking Donald Trump joke divisive.
Thank God. Please don't.
So when you heckle me, Brett, at that point in time, you already know I'm a Muay Thai fighter. You know that I'm a Cancer. You know that I'm a Marine. Like
a Cancer,
you know that I will be so overly emotional about this situation.
You know that he's gay because he's super into horoscope.
I'm cute by this time. Like y'all know. The audience is so on my side that when somebody does heckle me,
they already hate him.
They hate them already. So it's an easy win. I would think that if it's like during my crowd work and shit, even when, because people tell me I tend to insert myself into relationships.
Ooh.
Yeah, people tell me I tend to speak to people's girls in my crowd work, right? Dylan. And so here's the thing. But here's the thing.
But there's also a chance they're not there with a date.
Right. And you know what I mean? Even
a possibility.
Well, there's also a chance that dude hoping that this turns into something, and she lets him know right then and there in front of a room full of people, hey, this is not a date. Oh, no, we're not dating and never will be dating.
Does that happen?
Yeah, for sure. If I see couples together, because look, man, it's just my style, bro. Like how you got to lean into certain things. I got to lean into being the cute comic, man. This is what I do.
Oh,
I hope people welcome me, man. I hope so. But yeah, bro, just got back from Atlanta. It's cold in Atlanta right now, son. I don't know if you know what it's like in Georgia, bro. It's 30 degrees, but not like 32 where it's going to snow. It's like 36, so when it rains, it's just frozen icicles falling.
I've never
from
been
the
to Atlanta
sky.
in the winter. I've only been like in the middle of summer. I didn't
And why y'all ain't tell me that Atlanta get like this in the wintertime? Why are y'all saying that this is the... It snows in Atlanta. Did you know that it snows in Georgia? It snows in Georgia.
I knew it snoo. I know it snows in Georgia, but I didn't know in Atlanta. Really?
Fuck that. I knew it snoo.
Snoo. I knew it snoo.
I knew it snoo. All right, man. All right, no, do you, bro?
My compliments to your weed.
Thank you. Shout out the weed man. What's that you got there? Nicotine.
Yeah, it's the same fucking shit I've been addicted to since I got off dip.
Ew. Don't offer me one. I'm not taking it. I remember that from Brett. I remember that from last time. I remember I was picking up. I don't know why it was left out, but I picked up something that I thought was a roach, and I was fucking with it, and I was not looking at it, and I looked down in my hand, and it was one of your nicotine pouches. This was in the old apartment.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
I almost fucking threw up.
Oh, I'm
dog.
sorry,
I
man.
almost lost my mind. Now we're gonna talk about what the fuck you have on your feet.
What's up?
We're gonna speak about this. What the fuck are you wearing? Them shits piss me off. And I tried to let it slide, and you tried to be cute by matching it, and I see what you did with the socks there.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? There's buckles on the toe.
I woke up like this.
You have... I need you to go back to sleep. I need you to go back to sleep and wake up again. And then when you wake up again, I need you to choose different.
Bro, I know you are not talking shit with these raggedy ass Nike high tops.
I know you ain't
with
talking
the
shit about my
flames on the side.
With the flame
Why are they
blazers?
pre-ripped? Why do they have pre-rips in them?
Oh,
you don't want fucking rips in your shoes.
Ready? Because I'm edgy. Because I'm a rebel, bro.
You're so cringe.
Because I live dangerous. So they knew this was gonna happen eventually.
You know how they got pre-ripped and stressed jeans? He's got these, but Nikes. And they're flaming on the side. Can they see the flames?
They're definitely flames.
Like
for sure.
Those are the like NASCAR of the fucking Nike high tops.
I wear any other sneakers when I drive my Toyota Supra? No. When I put Armor All on my tires this morning, I put these sneakers on because I want people to know I'm going fast.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh
100%.
man, I know you're not talking shit with them things on.
I know you not coming in my home.
You look like you
with them on. Like I don't usually make people take their shoes off when they come in, but from now on, if you're wearing those got to come off. Those got to come off. Those can't be in the studio
come on,
ever.
Man.
Them shits make me so upset.
Why?
Because they're not a brand. They're just Nike, but they're just an off brand of Nike.
I know.
You, sir, can do better. You, sir, have done better before.
Come on, dude.
I'm not going. I know.
These are like I'm about to fucking.
I would have rather you
cross
worn
someone up,
the black,
boy.
gray, and red socks, and match that shit to the Ali shirt. Then Brett.
The Ali shirt goes hard though.
The Ali shirt does go hard. Oh man.
Last time I was in LA, I picked it up.
This guy. Don't do that. You know what you did. You know what you did though, right? You know what you did just now. You just tried to say that like it was a subtle flex.
Last time I was in LA,
I didn't appreciate that because you know
it was just like a month ago.
You know LA is my dream, right?
It was nice out.
I fucking hate you.
It was so nice out.
It was crazy. Oh, dude from
one time I did too many edibles and went to the Comedy Store, but it was still a good time.
You know how small of a world it is? I met this dude who runs ultra marathons and did 2 Ironmans, and he's from LA. And he knows Michael Turner. Michael Turner
let me pick that up for you.
Stand-up comedian.
Okay.
And Michael Turner and I are homies.
Oh, cool.
I know.
Did you guys work together?
Yeah, 2 years.
Cool, man.
Mm-hmm. It's just a small fucking world, dude.
Yeah, everyone is like,
once you start
once or twice removed.
Yeah, once you start getting into, I think it's like the influencer circle of things, or like people who are trying to do, I guess, better or make a name for themselves, like the highest level of anything. You start to realize that it's a small community.
Yeah, you have to be kind of crazy to want to pursue like fame.
Right. I think, yeah. I think in any,
you know what I mean?
Because all fighters know each other.
Yeah.
Most comics know each other. But then for two people to meet in two completely different fields and then know a mutual friend and somebody, it's a super small world out there, son.
Yeah, and I bet if you did some digging, you'd probably find 2-3 more other comics or fighters that you somehow know. It's easy and it's comfortable to sit back and not pursue anything difficult.
I think that it goes to show how important it is to be nice. Like, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
That's adorable.
It
cut that. Cut definitely.
Fam, I'm telling you.
That should be a motivational poster.
Because I grew up dealing with people who are just assholes for no reason at all, son. And I think that being...
Same, yeah.
I'm not saying being a pushover, and I'm not saying allow people to step on you. It's not hard to not be an asshole.
Yeah.
It's real easy to not be a dickhead.
Yeah, yeah. And it's the hard part is like when someone's a dickhead to you, it's like, okay, let me take this. And
you know how many fucking people I let live? You understand what I'm saying, dog? that just outright don't deserve. Why are you moving your feet?
Man,
move your leg back, bro. Why?
No, I'm good.
Brandon,
stop trying to play footsie with me.
Why'd you move your leg away, bro?
I don't want
I
to
ain't
play
even like the way you
right
instinctively did that so quickly, son.
No, I don't want those fucking shoes touching mine, bro.
You should be honored. Fam, I need you to take those back to Payless. Oh, my Lord.
Actually, Plato's not far from it.
Oh, I could tell. Those are Salvation Army 7s.
I'll be crip walking these bitches.
Oh, man.
Toss some gang signs. I don't know what they mean.
How about Takeoff being murdered, man?
Over a dice game.
Over a fucking dice game.
You are too old and too successful to be throwing dice with people that you like don't trust.
You know what's crazy? There's certain games that I just won't play. There's certain games I won't play. Unless I really know every single player.
Yeah.
I ain't playing spades. I ain't playing Madden. 2K. And I'm not throwing dice. I don't even know how to throw dice. The reason why I'm not playing spades, Madden, or 2K is because there have been too many lives lost over spades, Madden, and 2K.
Ooh, especially if someone starts winning in Madden and then they start gloating and then they start talking shit and then they're once you get somebody's number, like you'll just run the score up.
Fam,
be
over the same
45-3.
stupid play that would never work in real life. Yeah. And there's never been a point in time where people have said, yo, we got a video game problem in the black community. It's always, we got a gun problem. I've seen, there are triple-digit number lives lost to spades, Madden, and 2K. If you will count all three of those together, probably 5.
Spades, you play across from your partner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And a partner who don't know how to play spades, who bid wrong, who make me take too many bags, who don't know how to table talk without table talking, fam, I'll fuck you up. Fam, you know what I mean? Look, I'm not going to cap. I learned how to play spades on deployment. I learned how to play spades as an adult. But I learned how to play spades with the Black Marines, dog. And them niggas, bruh, you got, bruh? Because we don't got, it's just us, and we don't got much to lose, dog. You think what I'm saying? You better bid right. You better bid right.
Get your shit together.
Why are you playing dice? I don't even know.
With people that clearly are not your friends.
Nigga, I don't play dice in the streets. I don't even know how to shoot craps because I knew nothing good comes from a dice game. Nothing good.
Even if it's like your boy, you're going to have a fight with like your friend.
Dog, yes.
Not worth it.
This is a regular thing. And apparently they were friends, but because mutual friends of friends don't know each other, it gets to be static. The problem I have is that at a certain point in time, you have to move different. Yeah. You have to decide that you're leaving a certain life behind because of the life that you're trying to get to.
And you got to act different when you're in different circles.
You know what else I'm tired of?
And move in completely into different circles, like. I'm
real tired.
You can cut people out. It's healthy and a good idea to cut certain people out.
People want to talk about, oh, you changed. Yeah. You goddamn right I did.
Yeah, man.
You fucking right I changed. Because if I would have stayed the same, I would not be sitting here talking to y'all.
Started succeeding and people are trying to pull you back into their bullshit.
I can't, Brandon, I come from gang culture. And while I'm still friends and acquaintances with some of those individuals from that portion of my life, I can't answer those phone calls when they come in. I can't hang out with y'all the way that I did before. Not just because of the things I have going on professionally. Fuck it, personally. Nigga, I have a daughter. I'm not getting locked up for no, and I'm not losing my life. If I'm gonna go out, I'm going out doing some shit that I want to do, not off of nobody else's.
This in the biopic retelling of your life on Netflix, it's gonna be like two of your friends trying to, come on, just one more job, and you're like, no, I'm out of the game now.
I'm out of the game.
and then they're like, but it's $90 million.
Nah, but you know it's blood in, blood out. You ain't never getting out. Bro.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't never getting out.
Let's do this job.
You know
or
you
we
ain't
take
never
your
out.
family.
That word. It's always the ultimatum. Don't make me choose.
Fine.
Because we all gotta
I'll do
die.
it for my family.
We all gotta die. You dig?
But nothing else.
Oh man, that's how it was with private contracting. I was fucking getting my haircut, during the riots and shit like that. When we had to go out there, bro. At that point, I'm out the game. You calling me to save the city? You know how bad the conditions the city must be in if you call Dylan Walker to help save the city?
Man.
Damn, the city has really got to be in danger.
Were you like at the protests and shit?
It was, absolutely. There for 6 days straight. It's one of them times where I was like, honey, where's my super suit? She was like, why do you need to know? I said, I need it. The city is in danger. She said, our evening is in danger. I said, you tell me where my suit is, woman.
Is that The Incredibles?
Oh, it is, bro.
Or The Incredibles 2?
Absolutely. OG Incredibles.
OG,
Right?
yeah.
Shout out Frozone.
Why do you need your suit?
Where
Don't ask questions.
is my super suit? Why do you need to know? I need it. We've been planning this dinner for 3 months. The city...
But the city needs
The city is in danger. Our evening is in danger.
Yeah. It's bigger than just us.
Oh, shit. Nigga, the city had to be in such... I was getting my haircut when I got that message, dog. I had to drop everything, bro. But it was good times, man. Unforgettable. They ain't never going to talk about us, though. They'll never talk about us. They'll never write about us. 6 former special forces operators that held down that city for 6 days straight.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. They ain't never going to write about us. I think I might have to tell that story, though.
Shit get hairy?
Yeah, man. And it was just one of those, that was a more stressful situation than most things that we did on deployment.
Man, you had so many MAGA fucking
You
idiots.
exactly. And then the police
on one side.
The police were up armored in a way that you had never seen
up
before.
armored police.
Man.
And then on the other side of the block, or even on the same side of the street, you got like super woke, like Antifa cats. Like, man, anything could have broken out.
Something out of a
anytime.
movie. It did not seem real.
Fortunate here in Tampa. I mean, there's like minimal,
Why do you think that is? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Brandon, if you look at every other city where those riots took place, there was massive damage. There were mass casualties on both sides in regards to property and then civilians being hurt by police. Officers were shooting non-lethal rounds to people's faces, man. You think what I'm saying? So you look in Tampa, that didn't happen here. And nobody ever talks about why. Because it's different when both sides have guns now. It's different when there's going to be people here 24/7 to ensure that people are allowed to protest and allowed to exercise that right.
Yeah, man.
There weren't any real major property damages.
Were you over by
Franklin Manor?
Thank you. Yeah,
all three of those locations.
That was like the real big one. There was an Ybor one too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whew, I saw pictures and I was like, yeah, I won't be out there. I'm good.
One of these days I'll fucking post some pictures from that shit. I never really spoke about it because I always hated that entire situation from the way it went down. Like I said, do you know how bad the city gotta be if you call me to help save it? Yeah. Nigga, I'm not the guy to call. There's so many other people that you should be calling first.
I got like 3 mics later tonight.
Word, fam, I'm trying to do stand-up G. Yo, I'm high. Don't call me. No, I'm smoking my weed. I just want to be left. Yes, I have the ability and I probably will answer the call. But don't call me, nigga. Don't, fam. Just let me be left alone. Because if I come out there, somebody goes...
He's talking all this shit. You know how much he loved.
I loved it. I loved every second of
it. Fucking wearing sunglasses.
Oh, my God.
And standing all fucking tough.
You telling me I get to wear a full kit in the city?
Yeah, full kit out loud.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
He loved
we got guns too, man. It's not it's much different now. What you got going on, B? What you got coming up?
I'm going home for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go home for the weekend.
Home is Jacksonville.
I somehow finessed 4 tickets to the Ravens Jaguars game. my buddy that like is a sales rep for him. Somehow my last ticket got lost in the mix, and I had to like last minute just buy like a random ticket to get in.
Got you.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it won't happen again." And then I was like, "Actually, I need 2 if you could," because I was gonna bring Vince. And then Vince is like, "Actually, I'm gonna come with Thais." So I was like, "Fuck, I need 3."
I need 3.
And he goes, "Whatever, I got you 4." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I'm taking my cousin to this one.
Love that.
Cool,
Thanks for the
man.
invite. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're a great
You're
fan.
not even a football guy.
You don't know this
And
about
Vince
me. I'm
loves
a
the
Giants
Ravens.
fan, all right? Eli
Vince-
Manning is the greatest.
Oh, I went to the Giants game too.
He's a Hall of Famer, all right? He's a Hall of Famer.
There was so many. It was like half at the Giants game. It was crazy because everybody lives in Florida now.
Oh, for sure. New York is basically Florida is basically South New York.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's weird, man. Every other person I ID at my job has New Jersey, New Hampshire, New York, Massachusetts, Vermont. It's all New England.
God, man. Yeah, got some funerals coming up, dog. My grandfather died. That's a little bit of a sour note. But you know what else? Look, fam, he was 90 something.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta be allowed to not be super sad about a dude being 90 something and dying. His wife died 4 years ago. Let that man go.
Let him go.
Let that mother.
He's seen a lot, man.
That man lived through segregation until the TikTok era. Yo, I'm done. I would hate it here. I would have hated it here if I grew up then in the 40s and I had to deal with this bullshit.
I can't imagine.
No, I'm out.
It must be so weird.
I gotta be gone. I'm sayonara.
Yeah.
Sayonara. But shout out to grandfather Goldford Walker. If he didn't make that decision,
what was his name?
Goldford Walker. Ain't that a fucking old name? Goldford.
Nice. Goldford.
Yeah, bro. If he didn't make the decision to immigrate from Barbados to New York in 1940, we would have never been having this conversation. I'd still be a little youth in Barbados.
If my grandpa didn't fall in love with my grandma at a bar outside of base and adopt my mom and her 2 sisters and brought them to the States,
fam,
I wouldn't be here.
That's why, in my opinion, the best way we can say thank you is to go as hard as we fucking can.
Hell yeah.
Immigrant mentality.
We have all these, opportunities, man. You got to take advantage of it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I love you, B. I appreciate you coming back over, man.
Keep getting after it.
I think we should do this next week, too.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now, next week is open for me. My Tuesday look pretty goddamn clear. So
yeah, this is a good spot for me. It gives me like just enough time to get something to eat and get some clothes on and get out here after the gym.
And it won't be this time, or excuse me, next week when we do this, we won't be so limited. I just got to get over to Tampa now.
Because he has an
audition. What, man? What? Just because I'm a stand-up comedian.
Don't you put those sunglasses on? We're inside.
And an actor with an audition here in a couple. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it. Yo. Just because I've been on TV, it doesn't mean it. Brandon, I'm still the same me. I'm still him.
Yeah, he hasn't changed at all.
I'm still him. Make no mistake, fam. Look.
Still same old Dylan. Yeah.
I'm still me.
Nothing's changed at all.
Nothing's changed. Nothing. Bro, don't make me do. I have to take my shirt off. Listen, because
please don't.
Yo, son, I just want you to
I love you, buddy. No. Cut it right here.
It's the same me, Brandon. I just
oh my God. Somebody get me out of here.
That nothing's changed. I love you and I love y'all. And this is Walk on
Love
Water.
you guys.
We out.
Mwah.
I appreciate you.